You'll never find another love like mine. One who loves you the way I do. You'll never find as long as you live. One who cares about you the way choke no joke do. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you, girl. You in my world. It's true. No joke. You'll never find as long as you live one who cares about you the way I do. Oh, I love you, baby. I love you, girl. Stay in my world. It's you. No joke. Joke, no joke. I'm in the building. You'll never find. Nandy's in the building. Killer Creep in the building. What up? Oh, they sending out notifications today? Okay. Natalie in the building. Laurie in the building. Oops. And that ain't Laurie Harvey either. All right? Choke no joke. I'm in the building, baby. Get this workout in. I'm gonna have them Meek Mill legs. Joke no joke. Y'all already know. Truth be told, all day, every day, even on the holiday, even when my man Derek Marie is up in the building. All right. What's good with y'all? How y'all feeling out there? Y'all see the breaking news, right? You see the breaking news. Tasha, rain on me. Tasha, would you rain on me? Yeah, I'm gonna get to Tasha K in a minute. Teach y'all a little something about conspiracy. Cause a lot of these kids out here think, oh, I ain't touched nothing. I ain't touched nothing. They ain't gonna catch me they ain't gonna see me. I ain't going out there. I ain't gonna touch nothing. I ain't shoot. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got the word conspiracy, okay? they ain't got to have evidence, and your ass still could go to jail. Okay? All right? So understand that what conspiracy is, all right? You ain't got to touch nothing. Your ass could get caught up in it. A nigga ain't got to be around nothing. They could sit there, you could have told a nigga something and get your ass caught up in something. You understand that? So watch who you talk to out there in them streets. All right? You better watch who you talk to, because you might be talking to a wedgie. And you see how he turn around and turn on everybody. Get out here and dry snitch on you. Got to watch those type of niggas. Nigga hit you with that conspiracy. Conspiracy. You never knew it would happen. Conspiracy. You didn't do the trafficking. Conspiracy. You got caught up for ratting. You didn't touch nothing. How could this happen? You know why? Conspiracy is one of the hardest charges to beat. That's why the American gangsters all saw defeat. When it comes to them alphabet boys, FED, you think you safe because you didn't touch the streets with the rocks or the heat, never pitched the crumb. Flip like a triathlete, and yet I repeat, you never blaze the heat, cross bead that meat, never meet the maker of the creator that sent you to the creator. Spit pies like equator, no faker. When it come to achieving this paper, can't hate on something not in your presence. Quick lesson to those who get my message and take it for the blessings that they are. Never floss your riches to be a star. That get the bulb lit, get you locked behind bars. Like those before you did it. Yeah, he did it. Yeah, he touched the sky. Admitted to the lieutenant that he was the guy. Not knowing that that the FBI was pressuring the guy with that good cop, bad cop lies and talking about how much time he resigned. So he agreed to be wide and sold out the OG and got him hit with conspiracy. They say they don't have no evidence, but it's the truth. Don't think if you don't touch it, it won't touch you. Conspiracy. You never knew it would happen. Conspiracy. You didn't do the clapping. Conspiracy. You got caught up from ratting. You didn't touch nothing. How could this happen? Son woke up in the feds like, fuck, I don't even know how these charges stuck. I don't know that duck. 3 days for what? Transporting in the feds in the van at Kentucky? He said, I did everything right. Studied the game like Mike. Got championships from filling pipes with that white. Variously getting them high like Mike. Jumping from the foul line. He did it better than those in his time who chose to shine as they inclined. That wasn't the characteristic of mine. Didn't like Cal Klein, A. Rich and Poe. Kev Chow's only difference is nobody know that I was the cash flow behind the hustler's glow. Didn't care who knew, as long as I know. Like Jay, I didn't shine, I illuminate the whole show. Bummy like AZ with the baddest hoes. You furred out like Frank, they on you like doodle on Stank. I'm steady hitting the ball out the park like Hank. Stacking banks like Morgan Chase. Never think that a convo be a conspiracy case. You never knew it would happen. You didn't do the trafficking. You got caught for ratting. You didn't touch nothing. How could this happen? Tell you. Watch these niggas out here. They might wedgie you. Get you to Keefy D yourself. Got to be careful. Watch them. Watch them niggas on vote that's close to you. Like Nas said, watch them niggas that be close to you. Watch them niggas that be close to you. Yeah. Let's get this walk in. Son was great when it came to the paper chase. That one bank couldn't even hold his papes. He kept it original, never fake. Like bathing apes, a king like Punk sealed his fate. When they chatted with a dude about his case, not knowing that it was going to turn to a conspiracy case. And the dude ain't never seen nothing happen, just knew his case. To lowering his points in the Fed, he got him slayed. So if you in the cell and you think a dude is true, talking about your case is something you don't do. Especially if we talking about federal. Only person that you trust is you. Or get conspiracy. James in the building, what up? Yeah, King George, shout out to King George. King George interview was like a movie, right? You learned who the real Master P is on in King George interview. Gold Pro shares is up. Which means I might get a couple of cents in my Cash App account. Yeah, if y'all never saw the King George, the first true limit soldier, first true no limit soldier. Make sure y'all go check that out on my page, Choke No Joke at King George. It is highly, highly, highly entertaining. You'll get to learn the Master P from the streets, not the Master P from the music industry. The real P. Think I'll give me some push-ups today. The chest on swole. It's a beautiful day out here in the neighborhood. They said P be a fool. You ain't lying, bro. You see where little C Murder get it from? AC just stepped in the building. Yeah, it's a beautiful day, man. It's weather it's that. Get the flu weather. It's that weather that gets you sick. Keep changing up every day with your clothes, the temperature in your house. Choke, you ever walk with a wave vest on? Nah, I don't be want to put that extra weight on you. It's bad enough walking on this concrete. You know, put wear and tear on your knees. So I don't be want to put no added weight on. You gotta be careful with them knees, boy. So if you're just tuning in and you're just hearing about this channel, I am the legendary videographer, producer, director, Choke No Joke. All right? From the boogie down Bronx, New York. But I'm internationally known on a microphone. And where I lay my hat is my home. So welcome to my channel. If you're into fitness and it's your first time here, you know, I try to do daily walks to keep in shape. It helps dudes my age from having a pot belly like the dudes my age, you know. I know some of y'all ladies like the pot belly, but I prefer not to have it. I try to keep the stomach as flat as I can, just for health reasons alone. Obesity, things of that nature, you know. Thank you very much. I will be safe. You got that. With your love, I'm even safer. So we practice health and fitness over here on this channel, along with truth and current events, breaking news of that sort. So today's breaking news is blogger Tasha K, who I've had the privilege of seeing in person and getting a light interview. Hey, during her Cardi B trial. I sat in the whole trial over there. Which was a great experience and a great learning lesson. And being on YouTube and censorship and things that you could say and things of that nature. And so it was a great experience for me. And, you know, I do a lot of investigative reporting, you know, investigative journalism. So if you're new to the channel, that's who I be. So if you are impatient and you got a problem with me working out, that sucks for you. Because while I'm doing the news at this time, I might break and do a set of something or here or there. You know, I'm multitasking, trying to look good and bring you into entertainment and bring you the news, all three at the same damn time. You dig? Uh, you're welcome, P that. P that, you can believe that. Nicole, what up? So today, Jennifer Bonjean, who is R. Kelly's attorney at this point, at this time, and has been for about the last maybe 2 years, been working on his appeal and his Chicago case. You know, she's cool. She get a little love from the black community, you know, for representing the brother. She also is the one that got Bill Cosby free on his appeal. So we got love for Jennifer Bonjean out here in these streets, in these YouTube streets. You know what I mean? I call her white chocolate. You know what I'm saying? Because she don't mind dealing with the black people that's in trouble. When some of these black lawyers, they only want to deal with people black people when they in when they done wrong in certain situations. I don't want to point nobody out, but she'll take those that the black people will run away from. And with certain cases like R. Kelly case and Bill Cosby case, that's not the most favorable case to be one to represent. But she takes them on. She takes them on. You dig? So Jennifer John Bonjean, we've been supporting her lately, you know, throughout the R. Kelly situation. And she's a responsive lawyer. She don't act all high sedity. She'll reply to you. So, but she's a fun person too. If you watch on Instagram, yeah, she's serious about her work, but she know how to have a good time. And that's what I like about her. Because even though she's high profile lawyer, she's also a down to earth, regular, old, fun ass white chick. Right? That's if she's white, Italian, whatever the hell she is. Right? But they filed a Privacy Act, some type of violation. I can't think of the exact code and everything right now. Um, but in it is listed Tasha K. They filed this against Tasha K. and they filed it against the government for not prosecuting Tasha K. as if they was working together. And if you don't know what this is about, it goes way back to the New York case. So now that they filed this, I may start running some of the R. Kelly shows so y'all can understand what this is about. I'll run some repeats of those um, probably later this afternoon. So what's taking place here is one of the girls, Azriel, that was involved in R. Kelly case, that was his girlfriend at the time with the other girl, Joyce Lane, that you may have seen on um, the girls that you saw in Gayle King, the two girls that went up there with R. Kelly or whatever. Uh, One of the girls, Azriel Clary, was given information allegedly from Tasha K, and where Tasha K obtained that information was from one of the people that worked in the Department of Justice or Corrections for the federal jail that R. Kelly was in, and was going through R. Kelly's emails, and I believe it was like maybe 100 emails or so. But this correction officer, or this person that was working in the jail was going uh, through R. Kelly emails and sending them to Tasha K. So with Tasha K obtaining his emails, she was able to read them and then reiterate information to Azriel Clary, which had she not heard this information that was private information, uh, she may not have turned against R. Kelly in his trial and testified against him because she was the star witness that got him the 30 years in New York for the BS case that they had, which wasn't really no case. It was all based off surviving R. Kelly and a bunch of lies and people getting paid. And, and then if you're not familiar with the case, Azriel Clary and her mother Alice Clary and Angelo Clary, they kind of set R. Kelly up. It was entrapment. They knew that their daughter was dealing with him. They persuaded it. They signed paperwork allowing their daughter to go live with R. Kelly. And then try to turn around and talk about, oh, we went out to Outback, and it was all a hustle. And it came out later on after R. Kelly was already convicted, which also came out that Tasha K was feeding Azriel the information that she was getting from the correction officer or the person that worked at the jail. So as of probably in the last 6 months, you probably seen R. Kelly doing interviews and stuff on different platforms, uh, explaining this to various uh, platforms, this situation, and now they finally got to file this. They finally got to file these motions against Tasha K and everything. So we will be looking to see Tasha K back in court, but on a federal level this time, in court with R. Kelly for getting those emails and giving them to Azriel Clary, which she talked about on her own channel. She said she got them from the girl, this, that, and other. So for her to even try to sit there and lie and say that she didn't do it, boy, oh boy, she gonna have a hell of a way of proving that. You know what I'm saying? So this case will be a slam dunk for R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that Tasha K admitted on her YouTube channel several times that she got the information from the girl from jail and this, that, and the other. The woman that sent the information, she has since retired from the working for the government. So I don't know how that will play out, but uh, this is going to be a very interesting case. So if a lot of y'all, if y'all not familiar with it, I'm well breast in this. You know what I'm saying? Because I covered this case. Like I've covered it. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of episodes on it about the case. So like I said, I'll run some so y'all can understand what's going on. And this is going to be very interesting. And I believe that this will help his appeal, um, because this was a big part of the case. The reason that this was a big part of the case is because Azriel she probably wouldn't have turned on him. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing that made her turn, or one of the things that made her turn on R. Kelly was that information. You know what I'm saying? And that was about him and Joyceland and her visitations and stuff. And other information as well. But that sucks, man. But this is gonna be great for our cat. I feel sorry for Tasha K because she gonna really need some money to fight this case. And how's she gonna go in there with a paid lawyer? Because Cardi B, lawyers will go and see how she's hiring legal counsel for R. Kelly case when she owed them money, and they gonna be like, yo, if you got money to pay these lawyers, that money got to go to Cardi B. So Tasha K gonna wind up with a public defender in this one. Oh, she better not use the lawyer she had last time. She better off hiring me than hiring them. God, this weather feels so good. I tell you, it feels like summer's back. It's spring again. Everybody know it's spring again. Joke, I wouldn't feel bad for her after how she crying to come at you. Yeah. Yeah, I know I ain't worried about that. There's a lot of these people on the internet that come for you, that don't know you, you know? Oh my God. Yeah, I don't care if they come for me. Hey, what's up, buddy? I'm built for it. I wonder if this kid, like, is this just gonna be a lawsuit or could she go to jail for it? Because clearly the statute of limitations, whatever it is, ain't up, or they wouldn't have been able to file a lawsuit. But I believe if he could get her in court and he get a victory on this, he definitely going to be able to come that much closer to getting out on the appeal. But good for him to keep fighting, as he should. It's so beautiful out here today, man. That's when you want to take a break. You go pull up where deep in the woods where nobody can see you. You get on your phone so your boss can't catch you. Yeah, but R. Kelly, he's been I don't want to say crying about this, but he's been trying to create awareness about this a lot for the last year. And you got to admit that is a strong piece of his case that helped him get convicted. Honestly speaking, Tasha K played a great significant part in R. Kelly getting locked up because she was the one that was really bringing up these girls' parents on her show up there lying like their daughters was kidnapped. And now we know they let them go over there. And then Joycelyn, she was emancipated already. She was already an adult. You know what I'm saying? On her own, like, and her parents, they was wrong too. You know what I'm saying? They had the right to feel how they wanted to feel, but legally they was wrong because their daughter was grown, and even though she was 20, 21 or whatever, she was still grown. Like that was her decision to be messing with a grown ass man. They can't sit there and talk about she being kidnapped and all that, and she ain't even living at home anyway. Like she, like she wasn't even living at home. I think a lot of them, a lot of the parents, I don't think they ever thought it was gonna go this far. I think that they thought they was gonna make some money. You know what I'm saying? They was gonna come up, make some money, get famous, or their kid was gonna get famous. Never did they think it was gonna go this far to the world stage where they wind up embarrassing their damn selves. Everybody was after a dollar. Everybody was on TV doing interviews and shit. And now look, all right, they all gonna get dragged into it. And if this, well, this is going to court. I ain't gonna say and if this is going to court, a lot of people gonna get pulled into it because they did a lot of interviews. They did a lot of going back and forth, telling on each other. Several people done went to jail. Fans done went to jail behind this. The crazed ass R. Kelly circuit fans. And then you see, oh shit, I didn't even think about them R. Kelly skits that Tasha was doing, clowning him, thinking that shit was funny. They gonna use those in court, bro. She out there doing R. Kelly skits and with him in the orange jumpsuit and all that shit thinking it's funny. Watch that, all that shit is motive. Like they could paint the ill picture of her now. Like he convicted and you sitting there doing skits and shit after the accusations. It's like the same shit with Cardi B. Cardi B asked her to take the stuff down. Send cease and desist. She's on my arm to wipe my ass with it. She could have easily got out of that Cardi B situation. Easy. Just all she had to do was comply. She told him, nah, F y'all. Thought it was a joke, and then got to know to be up here fake crying on the internet, thinking Cardi gonna retract that and cause she cried. Girl, you ain't had no pity. You ain't had no pity. The girl ain't had no pity. Watch, they gonna use that against her. They definitely gonna use that against her. Oh, that's so distasteful. She could think everything's a joke. This one, this one gonna hurt her bad, bro. This one gonna hurt her bad. She gonna be like, oh, they can't sue me for nothing because I filed bankruptcy. Okay. They gonna try to get charges pressed on you. Criminal charges. And when that judge and that jury see how unapologetic she is for her actions, they gonna be able to use the Cardi B case against her. Oh God, bro. Tasha K's ass is in. She a great learning lesson for everybody on YouTube. I tell you that. She gonna be a history lesson in the law books on internet bullying and things like that. She gonna be a class. She gonna be a legal class. Watch. You gonna see her in the law books. You gonna see people gonna be bringing up. Well, in the case of Tasha K versus Cardi B, or in the case of Tasha K versus R. Kelly, like she gonna be in the law libraries, uh, golden child. What do I think that drives her? What do you think drives her to go so left? CLOUT. Clout. VIEWS. Views. ATTENTION. Attention. ALLOFABOVE. All of the above. See, she act like she's not fazed by it, but you know when them cameras is off, that's not no good feeling to have. It probably affects your marriage. It probably affects your relationship with your kids. It probably affects her daily emotions. because she can't do what she want to do how she was doing it before. Even when it comes to spending, if she got to sneak and spend, if the kids is asking for shit that she can't give them no more because of the lawsuit. Her and her husband, I'm sure that affected their relationship because of her, he's affected financially. She's a Pisces. I knew it was something always fishy about her. Roz, what up? Mystique Zen, what up? Damn, it's beautiful out here. You could break out the grill today, y'all. I gotta get that grill out. This is the day if you in the A. Come on outside with the grill now. Don't worry, I'm gonna get me an acting show, a movie in a minute. It's coming. Uprise in the building, I see you. Feel like going to get me some burgers and come out here and grill. Autumn, my favorite season. Autumn is a nice season when it's warm like this and the trees is beautiful. Let me see if I can get some push-ups in over here if y'all don't mind. 73. Good money. Definitely lost count. Sonia, what up? Thank you, Nandy. Kids is loving this weather. Supreme L, baby. Sure do, Tay. Tay Dub. I see you, Tay. You know, that's how I started it off today. Feels good out here, man. Get my workout on. Beautiful day, because it's been raining like crazy out here. Where y'all going at for New Year's Eve? How you bringing the New Year's? Are you bringing it in at home? Are you going on a trip? I need some ideas for New Year's Eve, man. Yeah, Dolo. We already know, though. He could clown all day. Remember, they said they wasn't gonna say my name. I ain't get enough views. I guess that must have changed. Pensacola, Florida. Florida sound like a good move. Consistency is the key. Hello. Consistency is the key. Well, you know what? Along with discipline. Discipline and consistency gotta go hand in hand. Because if you ain't disciplined to be consistent, you ain't gonna have no consistency. Damn, it's nice out here today. It's a day for one of them like rooftop restaurants. Now make sure y'all get those squats in. You wanna have them Meek Mill legs. Nah, we don't say them names over here. That's why they saying my name. They want attention. Take choke. can you say my name? Because I'm lame. I wanna be in the game. Joe, can you say my name? Because I'm lame. I wanna be in the game. You know what? I'll do a set of push-ups at the top. All right. Throw this away. Long live Tupac. Elizabeth B, what up, B? Jonathan in the building. What up, son? What's going on, son? Free R. Kelly. I see you, Elizabeth. Hola, mami, ¿cómo está? They even got the worms out here on the trail. Strange thing is, I don't see no deer out here today. As nice as it is, they usually be out here. So I can't wait to see what's the date that they're gonna file. Well, you know what? Once tonight at 7 o'clock, I'm gonna see if I can pull up the motion they filed, and I'll go through it with y'all. This is gonna be a very interesting case. With all those YouTube videos with Tasha K telling on herself, and talking with no remorse, and making fun of him jail videos. This is, oh, the jury gonna love this. I want to look and see if they trying to go for like getting her arrested. Oh, ain't no doubling back down on her now. I'm starting to really wonder about her. Like, what was her childhood like to make her this cold? I would love to hear like her parents talk about how she was as a child and why they think that she's this way. For somebody to be so cold, entertainment is one thing. With Shorty Girl, like, she's real cold. She don't be having remorse. Even like when I sat there in the Cardi B trial, she was still trying to antagonize Cardi even in the courtroom. And I wonder why is she that way though? Like, did she used to get bullied as a kid? Was she bullied? Was she the bullier? Cause I don't like, I never seen somebody be so unapologetic, especially when they know they doing wrong. What you say here? She thought that, oh, she brought that one on herself. I told people she was going to get sued for what she did. And that guard giving his information, this will be the first of many. Yeah, you're right about that, sister. You're definitely right about that. I was surprised it took this long. Well, you know what? I was expecting like the government to do something, but I don't know why I expected that. But I did think that they would do something once he started talking about it. But I guess it had to take him to file the charges to really make it happen, you know? Oh yeah, the government's part of it. And the reason the government's part of it is that one of their workers did it. So now they got some liability in it because of one of their workers did it. It's the same shit with the Biggie case. The government don't want to have nothing to do with it, or the LAPD don't want this shit to get solved because they don't got something to do with it. Allegedly. They liable for that officer. Because he get to sue them and he get to sue Tasha K and that officer as well. Because the officer ain't supposed to be doing that. You don't get access to this information to put it out publicly. But like I said, 7 o'clock tonight, I'm gonna pull up the paperwork. We're gonna go through it. And we're going to see what they file, if they trying to seek criminal charges or they just financial charges, or we going to see. Look at they all out here. They chilling over here. They got a whole crew out here. They got the crew out here chilling. So like I said, I'm going to drop a couple of episodes of the R. Kelly situation for those who ain't privy to what's going on. So you can get in tune to what's going on with this case. Yeah, what up? Tasha K made her bed and she'll have to sleep in it. Oh yeah, this bed she made. You ain't lying about that one. This one might even be worse than the Cardi B one. Cause potentially she could she might get jail time for it. We're gonna see what happens between her and this officer. It's gonna be very interesting. Damn, I could walk for another hour, boy. That feel good. I love this weather. Choke no joke. I'll catch y'all. Y'all check back on the hour, like 3 o'clock. I'll start putting up the Tasha K, R. Kelly joints. All right? Where Offset from? Offset is from Georgia. All right, so I starting at 3 o'clock. I'll drop some of the R. Kelly joints. It's playing the Tasha K joint. And then 7 p.m., we'll pull up the paperwork, all right? Thanks for tuning in. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe now. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Hit that like on your way out. Choke no joke, you know what it is. I'll see y'all in a minute. Peace.